Hello and welcome to the Jazz History Database. My name is Professor Rich Falco. I'm Director of Jazz Studies at WPI, Worcester Polytechnic Institute in Worcester, Mass., and founder of the Jazz History Database. Today's November 11, 2015, and today's guest picked up a clarinet at the tender age of a fourth grader. He was taken by the music of jazz and never looked back. If anyone should hold the title of talent deserving wider recognition, it would be Harry Platcow, I guessed. In a consistent and subtle way, Harry's brought so much to the landscape of jazz up here in the northeastern part of the United States. As a performer, yes, but also as a radio host, TV host and producer, I might add, and through his incredible photography, all of which will be available to folks visiting the Jazz History Database. Harry's contributed generously to our project here for preservation, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy all his work. Please welcome Harry Platcow.
Thank you. I'm honored. I just want to say,
Yeah?
Senator, I have never been a member of the Communist Party.
You know, somehow I knew that would probably be your first line.
Yeah.
All right, so you wear so many hats, but there's like a unifying thread here with jazz. Excuse me. With jazz, since you were a really young guy, and so how did that all come about? Now, I want to ask you about the grounding point. You know, there's usually something that gets things started. Were you born into a musical family, or
No.
did you have a lot of friends who were doing this?
The influence for me was the old man and the records that he used to play in the house. You know, the big bands and the singers. So I kind of grew up with that. And I developed an appreciation for what is called, and I hate the expression, the great American song, but I said it. And hence my involvement in radio, but we can talk about that.
Yeah. So when you first picked up clarinet, it was an instrument that was handed to you, or something you chose to play?
No, my aunt, my mother's sister, gave me a silver clarinet, and that's how it all began.
Yeah.
In the fourth grade. How old is somebody? Was that around 9 or 10?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was she a musician herself, or just wanted to see you take it up?
No, she took clarinet. Everybody back in the day, you know, took clarinet or musical instrument lessons at the high school. You know, music was supported by the schools back then, unlike what it is today.
Yeah.
So everybody played something. And I was given her clarinet when she was taking lessons.
Yeah. That's wonderful. All right, so that continued for a while. You had some early teachers?
Oh, yeah. As I mentioned in my bio, the first clarinet teacher that I have, his name was Stanley Zuba, Z-U-B-B-A. Extremely talented clarinet player.
Yeah.
But, you know, while I was taking lessons with him and before, my clarinet hero was Benny Goodman.
Yeah.
I'll never forget you'll get a kick out of this. Benny Goodman was playing a concert in New Haven at Yale University, Woolsey Hall, very prestigious auditorium. Everybody played there. So Benny was there, and he had with him, I think he had Clark Terry on trumpet, Mousy Alexander on drums. A lot of the guys from the NBC studios were there. And we had good seats, and I'm really enraptured. I mean, Benny, you know, this was the ultimate. So I told the old man, I said, I'm going to go get Benny's autograph. And I knew where to stand because his chauffeur-driven car had to go by this point, all right? So I ran to the point where I would get a chance to ask him. And I did. He came out, and I says, Mr. Goodman, can I please have your autograph? He looked at me, and I swear to God, he said, fuck off. He did, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's the honest God's truth.
And that's what got you into the whole jazz world after that, huh? It kind of drew you right in?
I thought it was hip, you know. I told him to go fuck off himself, you know.
That's great, man. Woo, good story. So
And
now,
that's a true story, by the way.
I'm sure it's true.
Yeah.
I've never known you to utter a falsehood, Harry, or stretch the truth in any way.
I spun a lot of dials, knobs, stories, and all kinds of things when I was in radio. No, but that was a true story. And my appreciation for jazz under the tutelage of Mr. Zuba, he opened my ears, like to Buddy DeFranco and Tony Scott. And that's when my adoration of Benny Goodman ended, when I heard Buddy DeFranco for the first time.
Yeah,
My hero. I got to know him over the years. What a
did.
sweet man.
that's great.
Yeah.